feel like it's a bag that everyone needs. It fits your laptop, it's great for work, it carries a lot. You can literally fit a child in there. Like genuinely you can fit a child in there. So when people tell me that bags are not great investments, I'm like, sister, you just don't know the one to buy. You're the one that is buying stuff that your money just goes down the drain. Hey guys, welcome back to the Park Closet, a space for perspectives where conversation meets style. If you're new here, hi, what's up? My name is Tumi and I make all sorts of videos from conversation, fashion, lifestyle, and everything in between. But today's video is something very, very dear to my heart. We are talking about, drum roll, handbags. So if you know me well enough, you know that Tumi, I like handbags, and Tony actually needs to lay hands on me. I love bags so much. Like it's such a problem, and I have been this way from a very young age. I've always loved handbags, and I thought I'd do something that was along the lines of handbag collection, wish list items, and things that I feel like everybody needs in their handbag collection, particularly if you like handbags that stand the test of time. But okay, let's not ramble too much. Let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I've divided the video into 3 parts: shoulder bags, top handles, and then mini bags. So without wasting anyone's time, let's jump right into shoulder bags. Okay, so the first shoulder bag we're going to be talking about that I feel like you need in your handbag collection, especially if you're building one. I feel like if you don't know the answer to this question, it's like, how can you not know the answer to this? Number 1 is the Chanel classic flap. Like if you guessed that right, you are definitely a handbag girly. Everyone needs this. Now, I know that the prices are extortionate. I'm very aware. So this is my classic flap. Oh, I wasn't holding it on. But this is my classic flap. So I have the size jumbo, which is, so you have the small, you have the medium, you have the jumbo, and then you have the max 8. So mine is the jumbo. It's literally in ridiculously pristine condition because I don't use it enough, but I'm trying to use it more often now because one of my best friends has been she's literally been shooting me for not using it. She's always like, use your bags, use your bags. So I'm actually using that today, which is why it is down. But this is the jumbo. I remember when I used to watch these things and they were like, mine is a made in Italy, mine is a made in France, mine is made in Italy. I don't know why anyone even cares about this. Some people are more obsessed with the made in France ones. I do not see the reason. No one even sees it. And in my opinion, I don't think there's a difference in quality if it's a made in Italy or a made in France. But anyway, this is the jumbo. I got mine in 2016. I'm so sorry. So I don't feel your pain about paying the price right now because thankfully I actually got mine ages ago. And because I keep my bags in really good condition, if you ever want me to talk through how I store them, let me know. I do not treat them like garbage bins. My bags to me are investment pieces. This was actually a gift from my mom. I feel like when she got it for me, it was $3,760. Now it is 3 times the price. I can't believe Chanel is actually doing this to us. This is so wicked. But the problem is they know that every handbag girly knows that she needs a Chanel classic flap, like no matter what. My suggestion would be for you to try pre-loved, so buying it pre-owned, or finding a really good deal for like a pristine condition on like a Vestiaire collective. I don't know what the prices are on places like Fashion File, but I know Vestiaire has some really amazing deals. One of my friends actually sent me a classic flap for 4.1 last week. I think it was last week. I think it was burgundy with silver hardware, but it just goes to show that once in a while you see these like crazy good deals in comparison to buying it store fresh that is over 10K. Will I buy it store fresh? So I actually want another classic flap. I want it in the medium and I probably will buy it soon. Maybe like not, well, I say soon but not soon, to be honest, because there are other things at the top of my wish list and it's not my priority, but I will buy it sooner rather than later because I think the prices are always going to keep going up. Do I think it's worth the money? Honestly, I'm not sure it's worth 11K or 10K or whatever extortionate prices they charge for it. I would prefer to buy it pre-loved, but again, TBD. You guys follow me, so we'll see what decision I come to when I eventually get it. What does this fit? So the jumbo is actually very spacious. Why did I get the jumbo as opposed to the medium? My mother. So my mother is Nigerian. I said if she's paying that kind of money, it must fit something. She's like, the medium is just too tiny and she's not paying for that. But in retrospect, would I have gotten the medium? I feel like I would have used the medium a little bit more than the jumbo. Well, is that really true? To be honest, I don't know. I'm very happy with the jumbo. This is pretty much my airport bag. I use it to travel a lot. It fits a lot. Like I use this to church. I used it when I went to church this Sunday, and I had my shoes in there, charger, deodorant. Like it literally fits. It can fit like a child. It doesn't look that spacious, but it is so roomy. I personally have used it well. Like I love it. I would never sell it. I really love this bag, and it's very dear to me, obviously, because my mom bought it for me. So yeah, this is a really good one. Now the second bag, so I actually don't have this one in my collection, and it's the Neverfull. Like again, if you're a bag girl, you know this. Do you know what is so crazy? My mom bought my sister the Neverfull ages ago when it was like 430 something pounds, and I checked the price when I was trying to make this video, and it's 1,400, and I was like, make it make sense. How is this one for? And apparently in some countries you can't even just walk into Louis Vuitton and buy one. They're trying to play this like Hermes style game. At least that is what TikTok girlies are saying. But a Neverfull, will I get a Neverfull? I feel like I will, but I'm not sure if I would get it in the damier bean, which is the like normal one. I feel like I would get it in like a funky style. So I remember I went on LV when I was checking for this video, and I saw like a resort one, which wasn't badly priced, but give or take, they're roughly around 1.4, and I was like, I might get a Neverfull. I can understand me getting one. Or if I don't get the Neverfull, I'll get the square tote. I'll try and put a picture here to show you the one that I'm referring to. But I feel like it's a bag that everyone needs. It fits your laptop. It's great for work. It carries a lot. You can literally fit a child in there. Like generally you can fit a child in there, which is why I think it's a fantastic bag to have. Okay, not to fit a child in there, but in terms of it being able to carry a lot of stuff, it can be a bag that can be used for work as well as play, and even for holidays. It's so versatile, which is why I really think it's a good one to have. Now the third one, I feel like a lot of people might not agree, and even me, I put this there as more of a cheaper alternative. It's cheaper only if you go pre-loved, and I'm not even sure it might actually be cheaper. Let me just tell you the back. So the third one is actually the Fendi Baguette. Okay, so I don't have a baguette. I have a croissant, which is pretty much super tiny. I know every time I take this bag through security, whenever I go to a restaurant or something, they're like, madam, I don't think we need to check your bag because you can't fit anything inside it. But I really love this bag. I think I got it for like 110 pounds ages ago, whereas now I saw that this retails for 1K. So when people tell me that bags are not great investments, I'm like, sister, you just don't know the one to buy. You're the one that is buying stuff that your money just goes down the drain. So yeah, this is one that I really love. But this is not the baguette, this is the croissant, which is probably better for mini bags. So I'll show you that again later on. But Fendi Baguette, I feel like it's also a really good one to have, particularly if you buy it pre-loved. You can buy the logo, the one that has like the F all around, so it's very logo focused, or you can just get one that is a very like classic style or like glitter. I don't know, they have all sorts of variations, but I feel that is one that can be, you can get a lot of wear out of it actually, you really can. And if you're lucky, you can get it sub 1K on like a Vestiaire collective, so definitely check that out. Okay, so section 2 will be top handles. Now if you don't know any of the bags on here, or you don't know what I'm about to say, how can you call yourself a bag girl? Like, how can you actually? Now the first one I'm going to be speaking about is Bottega Veneta, which of course is none other than, what the heck is this bag called again? You know, it's quite disgraceful how I forgot the name of this bag. It's called the Bottega Veneta Jodie. I have one, I have the Jodie. I feel like the Jodie, you just need it. I know people be like, oh yeah, but everyone has it. But if you don't have it. So even if everyone has it, you don't have it, okay? Everyone has it, you don't have it. So get it in your collection. I feel like it's such a classic bag, and it's so tasteful, and it's also quite stylish, very stylish and very minimalist too. So it's not screaming at you. Okay, well, I'm saying it's not screaming at you, but literally when you see the intricato, you just know it's Bottega. But I feel like it's very wonderful nonetheless. Yeah, I got mine in green, the Bottega green, and I don't regret it. Although I have used it a ton, and I'm like, to me, I think you need to hide the bag now. You have used it quite a bit, but I love it. I feel like it's very beautiful. I think mine was about 1.3 when I got mine, which was 2020. From getting that, I really have gotten a lot of use out of it. and I feel like everyone should get it in their collection if you're thinking of building like a really beautiful handbag collection. Now it's about 1.7. The price has just been going up and up and up and up, and I feel like it's because they know the value of what they have. It's a really classy bag, and I get a lot of wear out of it. I'll try and put some pictures here of me rocking it in different countries, different settings, etc. But it's definitely one that I can't fault. The next part will be our favorite people. You know that me, I love these people with my heart. Literally, they are my favorite brand on the planet, even though they're so ridiculously expensive, it makes no sense. Hermes. So Hermes, the famous Birkin and the Kelly are the best. I do not own any yet, emphasis on yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get one soon. That is why when I was speaking about was it the classic flag, I was like, I'm not really sure, because my children take priority, as in the Kelly and the Birkin take priority over the classic flag. I'm so sorry. Why would I buy another one? I already have one. But I really want to get one because those ones are actually investments. When you buy a Birkin or a Kelly on the spot, you are allowed to, like, you can probably sell the bag for up to, you can even go as far as up to 2 times, which is insane. That's if you get it in a classic color. And beyond that, I really feel like if you get it in a really lovely color, especially the Kelly, like if you get it in a green or like a blue celeste or like a rouge casaque, oh Jesus, hi! Imagine me coming out with like a blue celeste gold hardware Kelly 25, Jesus. My heart is actually beating. That's so beautiful. Anyway, so those kind of bags, I feel like they're so fire. They're so fire, but they are ridiculously expensive. I don't know how much Hermes charges for it right now, but last I checked, it was around 8, 7. Like, it can be quite expensive, but they are investments. They're definitely investments, and they're things that you save towards, because immediately you buy them, it's almost like buying jewelry. It's just that when I remember they've been compared to gold, and they're more valuable than gold. That's how valuable they are. So I really like those bags, Hermes and Hermes Kelly and Hermes Birkin for like top handles. And like, I feel like if you can afford to spend that kind of money, definitely go for it. I was actually going to speak about an alternative. So I don't have a Kelly, neither do I have a Birkin, but what I did when I was building my Hermes history with my sales associate was her bag. Like, he was like, okay, look, when I started my relationship with Hermes, he was like, look, you're too young, like you don't want to look like an old mommy, just buy a really happy bag. And I wanted the her bag, so I got the her bag in Paris, and I think I got the second one in London online, and then he loved both and he approved of both. So I got the Celia style, which is like the her bag, which is brown, and then I got the retourné style, which is in like a gingham style bag. So those are, I wouldn't call them, they call them the sister to the Kelly, but it is canvas, it is not leather. It's a good way if you're thinking of building your spending with Hermes and just like showing your loyalty to the brand. Those are more entry-level bags, and they're really great alternatives. I absolutely love them. I feel like when I do get my Birkin and my Kelly, I would probably buy a her bag and paint on it. That is one of my dreams. I want an artist to paint on it and just do something really crazy on it. And I'll put a picture here of like people that I've seen that have painted on their bags. That looks so beautiful. So I love the her bag. You know, when people are like, oh, I don't like it, it's still like, it's not as good as the other ones. That has not been my experience. I absolutely adore them. I feel like it is such a lovely bag. It is so stylish for summer. I've used it on the beach, I've used it to travel. Like, I use it a ton. I really use it. But now I'm ready to move on to the mother and father. And yeah, that is my thoughts on Hermes. Now the final part will be mini bags. The first mini bag that I'm going to be speaking about that is on my wish list would be the Hermes Kelly, but then the mini Kelly. So this is literally the Odogu of investments, in the sense that I think you can buy for 5 or 6K and then it sells for 24 or something as crazy as that. Or if you get in a really special color, even more expensive. So it is really an investment, but beyond that, it is super stylish. My friend has one, and she has one in a really lovely color, and every time I see her sell it, I'm like, I need to get this. It is so beautiful, so beautiful, especially if you get it in a pop of color. So like a red, a green, a blue, a yellow. Oof, I can't wait. I literally can't wait. So that definitely is at the top of my wish list too. I don't know what order they're going to get, to be honest. I'm not sure, it's up to me. It's down to what Hermes has in stock and they offer me. But let's see, I really do like the mini Kelly. I think it's just fantastic. Now if we move away from the whole Hermes shebang, the next thing would be the Lady Dior. There's a specific Lady Dior bag that has been on my wishes for like forever. I actually don't know why I didn't, like, because I think I've only seen it once in person in Selfridges, literally once, and I was with my mom, and it wasn't, I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think the price has moved that much since then. But I found it again on Mercier Collective, because you can't buy it in Selfridges anymore because it's python and it's exotic skin, and Selfridges doesn't sell that anymore, at least to the best of my knowledge. I think it's Lady Dior in golden python or something like that. That bag, hey God, it is so beautiful. That is probably my dream Lady Dior. Like, it is so freaking gorgeous. But beyond that, just the standard Lady Dior mini, I feel like that bag is very tasteful. It's just so elegant and it's classy. You know, when something that screams class, Lady Dior. Especially when you go for, imagine going for a date and you rock up with like the red or the green. Or like the Lady Python, if you're Oloju Kokoro like me. You know, my own, when they say one, to me will say 5,000. I don't know why I cannot just like the normal ones. Even if you guys know what is actually on my wish list, I'm actually giving you a general wish list. If you really know my real wish list, you will lay hands on me and say you need prayers. You really need prayers, because the wish list like make it make sense to me. Anyway, so Lady Dior is definitely my favorite, or one of my favorites for mini bags. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it is so stunning, it's so tasteful. I feel like it's also very classy. It stands the test of time, and it's something that can be worn in and out of seasons. Now, in terms of price points, I feel like I checked for the medium and it was about 5,000. I don't know how much the mini is. I'll have to check and put the price here, but I know that it can be quite expensive. Will I buy this pre-owned or brand new? I feel like I would buy this brand new. I don't know how they hold up. So the reason why I was thinking about it, like, why didn't I buy it Lady Dior? Because honestly speaking, guys, I was a bit like, I don't know how they wear over time. I feel like I just haven't studied or researched them enough. And I'm someone that, because I know how much money goes into a bag, I don't like to put back my money into bags that will while away and they will just like wither over time. I like them to be really great investments. So I just feel like I need to do a lot of research to know how they wear over time. But they're very tasteful, and I want to get it in pattern leather. So that's another thing to think about, like, how will that look in 6-7 years? Well, pattern leather is probably going to come secondary to my python, because python is definitely the one I like. The second mini bag, well, I lied. I said moving from the Hermes ship, but back to another one would be the Picotin. I don't know if I said it pronounced well. If I didn't and I butchered the name, it's not Picotin. I've never heard anyone say that, but anyway, Hermes Picotin or Hermes Jesus, Hermes Picotin or the Hermes Picotin, whichever way it is pronounced, that one is very stunning. That is below what 2K. It's very beautiful. It's a really nice bag. However, if you're trying to get it from the website, it's like playing the lottery, because you just don't know when they release things. So I wouldn't advise that. I would advise going into the shop and actually just like saying, hey, I'd like to get a Picotin. And you don't need like a wish list or something like that, because wish lists are for the bigger boys. You can just walk in and hopefully someone should be able to give it to you. Well, no, that's not how Hermes works. They probably will tell you they don't have any, because they never have anything in stock anyway. But definitely one that I would get at some point. It is not priority. I'm not dying for it. Like, when I find it, I find it. Like, if I find it in some shop and I have the money to spend, I probably will buy it. But it's not something that I'm going to hunt down and tell my sales associates about. Nah, bruh, I'm not doing that. And then the last but not least will be the Fendi Mini Peekaboo. Bit of a surprising one. I actually really love this bag. I love this bag. I feel like it is so classy. It is so tasteful, especially if you get it in really good color and you keep the bag in great condition. Okay, here's the thing. The one that I actually tried out that I liked, the Mini Peekaboo, I think it was like 4 years ago. I think it was like 6 years ago. Was it in croc? I think it was in croc, like emerald green croc. I told you, when they say one, I say 5,000. I didn't choose the normal leather. I chose exotic again. But you don't have to go croc. You can just get the basic black and get it from like Vestiaire or like Fashion File or one of those places, because I really feel like the Mini Peekaboo is a really great bag. Like, it's so beautiful. I don't know how much it is. I would have to put the price here too, but definitely let me know what you think. I think that is all. Let me know what you think about the bags that I've shortlisted. You can see that even me too, I have to build my own collection. I'm trying to grow my collection. I do have quite a few pieces, but I want some more, and a lot of the pieces that I'm looking to get are on these particularly the Hermes ones. Yeah, mainly the Hermes ones, to be honest. But anyway, that is what I think in terms of building a luxury handbag collection in 2023 and beyond. I feel like we should be well, I don't like preaching to people, so I'm not gonna say that part. But anyway, that's it, guys. Let me know which one was your favorite. Did anyone shock you? Are you like, girl, absolutely not, I'm not spending my money on that? Do you have any tricks to get things for a better price? Please share with your gal. I'm trying to save my money too. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.